Any day now. There you are. Better late than never, right, Dooley?
Hey.
Welcome back to Team Fag and Choose Fat. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley.
Producer's here. She's being very quiet. She just had breakfast.
I think you mean the judge.
The judge, yes. She will pass judgment. So real fast, like Butterfinger slipping. Fucking, what is that? What am I should have handed those out for fucking Halloween. So it's an empty pack of Butterfinger. It's like it's sealed with air and no candy. I'm like, sorry, I gotta turn that.
Hell yeah, just
The Butterfinger thief.
here we go, kid. What's in there?
Thanks. And they all get home and like, that bastard.
Yeah, he's a slippery motherfucker. You gotta watch out for Butterfinger guy.
How did he eat the candy and then reseal the packaging? Like,
It's very easy.
so, what's going on at the Zon these days? Anything new?
Just more peak season bullshit.
Yeah.
They've almost gridlocked the building about 3 times.
Secure lock the build. Almost.
No, gridlocked. As in, like, that crossbelt that holds all product. They only have a certain amount of carriers to hold all product, and they got down to, like, 30. And they're like, hey, inbound, stop fucking throwing shit. Like, we don't have destinations for some of these, so chill the fuck out. So they just, okay, what do we do? Stop fucking working. Just chill. Like,
Go on break.
Yeah,
All of you. No, it's mass break.
It's lunchtime. We just got here. Yeah, well, no one can fucking do anything. It's lunchtime.
So they had to wait
How about
till
you clock the fuck back out?
So we had to wait till it got up to about 1,000 carriers till everything finally, okay, you can start re-injecting now.
Carriers.
Fucking
Is this to get shit to the trucks, or is this like
carriers is
inbound, like you're holding products?
Carriers is like each carrier is a case or a tote that's on the crossbelt. So they try and keep it, about 1,000.
But again, you said inbound. So is this product coming into the warehouse to
Yeah.
be stored?
Coming into the warehouse to go to Mansort or fluid load or whatever.
Okay. But it's product coming in, not you're loading the trucks and it's waiting on this system. Like,
Yeah, it's coming from inbound, and then if it's
It's a distribution center, so it's being.
I'm just trying to get him to break it down so
It's
that
being,
everyone
it's
can,
being
like,
so it's coming in, and then it's being divvied out to the different locations it's going to go to be loaded onto the trucks, so
Right.
that it goes to the correct other Amazon warehouse.
Yeah. And some of them go to like Mansort prep because it'll be like something that you cannot build with, like napkins. So we actually had like paper towel napkins coming down the line, and just the paper towel thing, like with the cardboard shit like wrap around it.
So just like it's supposed to be in a case, but it's just a pack of napkins.
They broke the case apart and then threw it up there, and then the PID stamped it, and it's going to all the lines, and we're all like, people are taking pictures and sending it into the lead chat, and we're like, hey, inbound, stop being fucking retarded. What the fuck is this shit? Like, we can't build with this. Send it to Mansort. So, all that's going on, and yeah, whole bunch of
So busy at the Zon.
till the end of the year.
It's Dennis's favorite time of year at the butcher shop with all the fucking turkeys.
Man, has made a turducken yet?
I'm never going to do it ever again.
Never say never, bitch.
It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but no.
This is the look on your face. It's just like,
I already had 3 people ask me if I'd be willing to do it. I was like, sure, $600 each.
600.
what?
Just go
I'll
to
have it
Harris
cut,
Teeter.
tied, and ready to cook.
Exactly.
Go to Harris Teeter and get one out of the freezer section for $75.
Right? That's what I told them. Like, it's 600 or 75. One of the two. You choose. No,
How many turkeys you got left?
I
'Cause
mean-
I'm assuming people are already picking up.
I need some
No, not yet,
clarification.
because the freshness.
fresh.
I need some clarification. What does that 600 include? Because like, if there's what if you include some extra birds? How much does that up the price? You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
like,
if we're on like
I'm gonna need you
turducken,
to also stuff a quail,
Yeah.
a pheasant,
and
like
I think 5's probably that's.
you gotta
mean-
get a Cornish hen in there. I feel like that's where it's got to start.
Look,
Or a
man,
squab.
If I find a fucking ortolan, I'm doing it.
And then just say, fuck it, throw a balut in the very last piece of it.
It's the core.
Yeah.
Makes everything go.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah, lots of turkeys. What?
So the turkeys. When do the turkeys arrive?
They come in this Sunday.
When is Thanksgiving? How many days away is that?
It's a week
Next
from,
Thursday?
Yeah, a week from Thursday.
So they come in Sunday.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I'm so late.
Yeah.
What did you like? It's November. Like we're almost halfway through November. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
like veterans. By the way, thank you to all the veterans out there. Like we know that was like what 2 days ago, but we weren't on the air then.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're past Veterans Day, dude. It's
100
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 190 turkeys.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
No, I didn't do it.
Thanks for being
Yeah.
my friend.
We're doing a total of 190 turkeys as of yesterday. Whenever I left.
What does the prep entail? Like when you get with no tail, do we get to keep the Pope's nose? Is all I'm asking. Like, okay, so like when the turkeys come in,
I got to go through every single one.
like what do you got to do?
I got to make sure they don't have bruises on the wings. Make sure they don't have missing wings, missing legs. Make sure that the gizzards and
Is that common? Mm-hmm. Like somebody's just punching the shit out of turkeys.
well, it happens. It does. There's, every now and then you get one that's got a
Like what's a bruise? Just like
little blood spot and everything.
All
on
I
the
can think
wing
about
and
is
shit like
Kurt. Fucking swinging that golf club. Whoop. What happened to this turkey? Golfing accident, bro.
like how often do you get a turkey without a leg though, or like a wing? And like are you talking about like the wing tips, or are you talking about the entire fucking wing?
that. Usually it's just like the flat on the wing, on the tip of the wing and everything.
I mean the shit no one eats anyway.
Does that shit go on discount or you send it back? Like, yo, 5% off.
No, that's what we take that
It's
one.
2%, man. It's only 2%.
Look, man.
That one we take cut up for parts.
Come on, you don't call it the 5-finger discount?
So
Nobody? Really?
so again, like is it, they come with all the giblets and all the organs and stuff. It's
Yeah.
still intact.
Yeah.
So does it still come in like a bag, or is it just like?
It's
Because
in a-
like I've never bought a fresh turkey.
It's in a bag and everything, and then they're required by law to put the damn the pop up timer thing, thermostat thing in it.
Really?
Yeah, they're required by law to do that.
Are you shitting me?
Being dead serious. Yeah. So I got to take those out too because I don't trust a fucking pop up timer. Never.
I mean, I think like they go off like at like 170.
If that.
It's like by the time that bitch pops your turkeys. That's why
Right.
everybody's turkey's dry.
Right.
That's why gravy was invented.
But yeah, so like we got to go through all that shit and everything, and then rebag them because there's a shit ton of blood.
Oh, always.
Yeah, I hate.
So like you just bagging them in a clear bag or something like that. Mm-hmm. Do you have to like? I'm assuming you weigh each one,
well,
or do you weigh upon?
Well, they come in. How should I say it? They're in bags and everything, but at the same time they're separated by sizes and everything. Because we got was it 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 14 to 16, 18 to 20, and 26 to 28 pounds.
28-pound turkey.
Uh-huh.
That's a big bitch, huh?
It's the fucking size of a toddler. But yeah, no, and it's one thing I hate about
Like,
this
how
time of
long
year.
does it take to cook a 28-pound turkey?
28-pound turkey
We're
at.
talking about like an hour a pound, or
We're talking about. Are you
30 minutes a pound?
Is it stuffed or unstuffed?
I mean, normally, let's just go stuffed because shits and giggles.
Stuffed is 25 minutes per pound at $3.50.
Is that from Butterball?
No,
Do we need to call Butterball?
I had to look this up. I saw it the other day on Facebook, and I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
yeah, I've seen that one before.
Oh yeah.
With the gizzards and the turkey
Yeah.
neck and the you can get creative. I
Worst
mean,
case scenario, I prefer the one where they stuff the octopus inside of it. You guys food too.
yeah. Still, that's that's
Pass it around. We're talking about food. So I made something stupid because it wouldn't be. Oh, Dooley, take both of those pieces. That is one piece. So took the liberty of making a snack. So we made bread yesterday.
I'm scared there might be Reaper powder.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's ghost chili. I didn't mean to put that much on there. So we made a white loaf yesterday, and so today we're making a jalapeno cheddar loaf. But I thought it'd be interesting. I mean, it's good butter. So, you all right?
you don't breathe it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to breathe it in. It's got a little bite to it.
I know you've eaten before.
It's
No,
not
at the back of
crazy.
my throat.
Not what?
I just had mine an egg.
Yeah, you probably should have had some of that on there. That's really gonna get the juices flowing. It's like under the tongue juicy. You know what I mean? Like it's like all the saliva under my tongue is just activate. You're gonna drool now. It's not bad. So this is like a ghost chili grinder that I've had for a while. I put it like on bread all the time. Usually I toast it though, like in the oven with like some cheese, some garlic.
Not bad. Now, you did say that this was a medium crust on the bread?
Yeah, and I'm confused about that.
Because this seems pretty...
Pretty intense, right?
not medium.
Right.
Maybe
I want to know what dark is,
Are you sure?
but I don't want to waste the money.
Pumpernickel.
What are you doing? I'm just eating the middle. I'm just gonna hollow it out. I'm making soup bowls. That's what we do. We can cut. We do dark. We cut the loaf in half, hollow it out, take that bread out, and we can use those for soup bowls.
There we go. You always have a plan.
Well, it's a backup plan.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good bread. But if not, then,
But, I mean, I
soup
don't-
bowl.
I mean, maybe we do like a semolina, like let's go Italian. You know.
I'm glad you like the butter.
Yeah, it's not real butter though, right?
I can't believe it's not real.
No, what is it again? It's a yogurt.
Brummel and Brown yogurt, yeah.
You know what? Fabio would not approve.
That's my favorite, though. It got pricey. Well, everything got pricey.
Yeah.
I take it
Mostly-
back. Fabio would probably approve.
Most of the shit we like gets pricey.
If he doesn't
why I
approve, just
have-
hit him in the face with a goose again.
That's why I have a stockpile of QP before, you know.
Before it goes up again.
I wish I had a quarter pound.
The QP.
Oh, QP. Oh, sorry, wrong. I got it wrong. Sorry.
So, anything else at the butcher shop?
Not really. Just-
All the equipment still working?
Mhm.
How about the push button on the bandsaw? Are you still?
I'm still cranking.
No, wow, shit. How long has that been?
3 months. At least.
I feel like it's been longer than that. But
It probably has been.
It feels longer. Yeah.
Yeah. I laughed because the other day whenever I had to start it up and everything, well, they cut some bones for a person and everything, they looked at me like, why the fuck did you just start it like that?
Because
it's the only way I can get it to start.
do you
Would you
want these
yeah.
bones? Do you want them
Yeah.
whole?
You want
Like-
them whole? You want them cut? Like, and they're like, I would never work with something so dangerous like that. And I'm looking like, well, you don't work here anyway, so we're good. Like,
Oh, shit. I mean, I got a table saw. We just do it that way.
It always makes me wonder when people say that, though. Like, all right, I get it. It's probably pretty sketch starting the bandsaw that way.
yeah,
But
my hand's away from it by the time it starts.
like, what do you do? Because like, you could probably walk into a kitchen and watch a chef like swinging a knife, like especially like not looking, cutting something,
Yeah.
yelling at somebody else.
Yeah.
Pointing
Put that fucking pan down! What are you doing?
pointing the knife at somebody. Like, what the fuck did I just tell you?
But I mean, like, you know, like if the guy comes in and is like, "Oh, that's too dangerous," and like, what do you do? Do you work in an office? Like,
Dude,
do
you ever see someone
you-
get stabbed by an ink pen? You want to?
have you seen my stapler?
I've seen him kill someone with a pencil.
Nah, the main thing has just been getting ready for Thanksgiving and dealing with people bitching about the size on the turkeys and shit.
Well, because they're too big, too small. What's the problem?
Because they waited too damn long.
Oh, now they're just getting
The-
like
the-
because people ordered turkeys.
The only size,
for
I have,
size.
yeah, because the only size I have left is the 10 to 12 pounders.
So get two.
That's what I said. And one person, well, I got 25 people to feed. I'm like, then buy 4.
You
Apparently,
better.
if you got enough space in the house to feed 25 people, you probably got at least 2 ovens. So,
I mean, I'm
you
just
know,
saying.
Oh.
Just if you're not fucking happy, go get a frozen butterball.
I was about to say, bring him a Christmas ham. Did you guys hear about the Australian Walmart retraction?
No.
No, what's up?
So apparently, it's a thing in Australia to give Christmas hams.
Okay.
And so Walmart made a bag that said "Merry Ham Mass," like Merry Xmas, Merry Christmas, but they did Merry Ham Mass. And so I guess it was a little too close, and so they had to do like a whole recall on the like, don't release that this year, guys. Maybe just throw it in storage. We'll bring it out in like 5-10 more. All right, just it's I don't know.
Shelve that one. Shelve that
Yeah,
one.
just bring it back, bring it back. But yeah, there you go. Some two facts. One, Walmart had to do a recall, and 2, ham is apparently just a thing for Christmas in Australia.
Well, ham's a thing everywhere.
Yeah.
Apparently, books are a thing in Iceland.
All I know is
Giving books on Christmas Eve and then eating chocolate until you fall asleep while reading the book. apparently a thing.
Okay.
Something to do with most of the published authors come from Iceland or some shit like that, and so it became a tradition of like they embrace their author culture, and I mean, yeah, whatever.
All right.
Nobody's awake for Santa, I'm sure.
What-
This book sucks.
What did we do on the food truck this week? Where the hell were we? I know we did Big Ugly
And garage.
and Farmhouse. Well, Farmhouse was like a private party. That doesn't
Yeah, I mean, it didn't stop people from walking up through 2 different signs.
Yeah.
Let me walk past the private party sign, and then the sign on the food truck that says private party, only for me to get looked at and be, are you with this party? What?
What party?
Never mind. Never mind.
I don't get invited to parties.
You all right?
Yeah.
Did the Reaper or the Ghost Chili Powder get to you? You want to put some in your drink?
No.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would probably be pretty good.
Ghost Chili Mimosa.
Ooh, Bloody Mary.
Schmosa.
All right, so I mean, garage was normal. We made our grand return to garage after we couldn't because we blew a gas line the last time we were supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't make it to Farmhouse last time we were supposed to be there either, so we made it to 2 places this week we didn't get to go to last time.
That is what you call winning. Anyway, we're at garage this Friday, right?
Yep.
Where else are we?
Yeah, that's right. Cause
We're with Saturday. What's going on Saturday? We're at Lansdowne Middle.
Lansdowne.
So we're
Fall
close.
Festival?
Fall Festival, something like that. Yeah. I saw a sign for it on the street.
That's high school. Yeah, the one up here on the corner.
Yeah.
It's Lansdowne High School. I saw it too.
Wait, which corner?
That one over there, the U-turn.
Those high school kids got to work different corners, man.
Oh, I thought the one I saw said middle school.
It could be. I could be wrong.
hey, school lunches ain't cheap no more.
Gotta turn tricks on the street.
We still
You want your books or not, son?
we still need to work on getting Chesapeake.
Oh yeah, the Chesapeake. Yeah, well that's
We have a
insurance.
school booked, and we're gonna have to cancel on them if we don't get it.
All right, I'll
They'll
call.
be sad.
I will have to call the insurance company and get
Well-
the right paperwork sent to the public
I
school.
still
Apparently,
understand
we
how
just need to
every
have
other-
Chesapeake call the insurance company because we keep sending them stuff and they keep going.
That
no,
is true. She said
no,
she wouldn't mind calling.
no."
I'll just send her the phone number. Like, here, you handle it.
Like whatever the fuck you need, they are not
It's like,
understanding.
you have all the insurance. We just need the cover page.
like
Like
I've asked for that 5 times. They're not. I
I
don't.
could just type you up a cover page if you want.
Right?
Like the insurance company doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. So
I've forwarded them the email that you sent me.
3 or 4 different times they keep sending back the same shit.
they're probably like, "What the fuck? What do they want? This here? What? What?
Yeah.
What cover? This is a 1-page document. There's no cover page."
They're like, oh fuck, it's Team Fat Kid again. Just resend the email, man.
Do you have it? It's preloaded, dude. It's just saved on my desktop
Just
right
change
now.
the date. Just change the date.
Every
keep
other
asking
truck
for the
doesn't
same
have
thing.
a problem with it. Just us.
So, do you want to touch on
What are we-
ferments?
Oh yeah, that is. I think it's on the next. Whatever.
Oh.
But let's just.
Okay.
We just because there's a lot of information hopping around right now, and I don't know how to keep track of it. So yes, let's just talk about that.
Well, I was talking about our week still.
That's what I'm talking about. I made a note to talk about it, but I didn't know how much information we had covered in
Okay.
this file.
So
yeah.
what did you do? Because you did roasted.
Yeah. Okay. So I took about it was a gallon freezer bag.
Oh, hold on, real quick, guys. Don't worry, we're not trying them this week. You
I
can
saw it.
relax.
Yeah, it's not prepared. He actually saw it.
Yeah.
So okay, so I took a gallon sized freezer bag of Reapers. I split them in half after stemming.
Yeah.
I roasted them in the oven with no oil this time because I thought that the oil would be weird in the brine, in the salt brine. I didn't want like the oil slick on top.
Yeah.
So that worked out well. It so far has not created an oil slick, but I did roast garlic in oil. But then I strained it off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was definitely residual oil on the
Yeah.
garlic. There was no way around that. But all I did was just smash the garlic, throw it in a pan with some olive oil, foil covered, tossed in the oven with the Reapers. House got a little spicy.
Just a little,
I can imagine.
And then I just did the salt brine, like Alex had did with your prior batch.
The first batch, yeah.
I did add ginger, some
No.
pureed ginger into the fermentation, just because I know our friend Andy, what's the name of his hot sauce? Why did I just draw a blank? Bad Andy's hot sauce. He uses a lot of garlic and a lot of ginger when he's doing his fermentations. but I didn't use too much. I didn't want to go full Asian because I feel like when you put too much ginger in there, it comes off like it's a little Asian-y, you know.
I mean,
I was just trying to add a secondary flavor. Carrot. Well, that like this is
a little bit of sweetness that way too.
Well, this is going into the puree. So then you squeeze all that crap out, and then I can add additional flavor.
Yeah, you can always. It's a very interesting process. You don't have to put everything into the ferment to then add to the hot. You can add shit later. But I did go the other way, and I put everything into the ferment this time. Because obviously all I did last time was Reapers and garlic. That was it. And it was very Reapery.
Very, very Reapery. It smelled like farts.
But this time, I had a frozen package of mangoes and a frozen package of strawberries that I thawed out. And so it's like a strawberry mango Reaper mash. I did not do a brine. I just blended them into obscurity and then added salt. So there is still salt in it, but it's just a pepper mash, not a brine.
What's the salt ratio in the mash? Like, because it's like, what is like 4 to 5%, like in a brine? It's like your salt, your salinity. Like, how much salt do you add to a mash that's not going in? Like, obviously you're not brining.
I've seen everything in brines.
And are you using like a pickling salt, or are you using like table salt?
Kosher salt.
I've
seen everything in grinds from 2% to 5.5%. Or grinds. In brines, I have seen everything in brines from 2 to 5.5%. Most everything I've seen, including the pepper mash itself, is between 2.5 and 3. Most people do 2 to 3%, either for the brine or the mash. So you take the total weight of everything and then do 3% of salt. And that's basically what I did. I believe I did 2.5% salt, not 3. But
see, I went the other route and I went and purchased pickling salt, which is really fucking inexpensive. Obviously, because the kosher salt drought of 2023, hard to come by kosher.
It is, but I had some at home. So, but
I'm on sea salt at home.
What?
So I wasn't putting that shit in there. Like,
what's the pickling? Is it just a larger size? Is there
it's
anything
very,
different?
very
Is
fine. It's
very
like
fine.
Yeah. I want to say it's
like
it's finer than your
Like
table
iodized,
salt.
Yeah. Okay.
And I did read you're not supposed to use iodized salt. Well,
yes, that I do know. I don't remember why.
I don't know why either.
Yeah,
iodine's not. Iodine will also kill the good bacteria that you're trying to use in the fermentation.
It just said you want salt.
Yeah,
plain salt.
So pickling salt is like what, $3 for like 5 pounds? What?
Howard, don't we have bread in there? You're supposed to take a part out?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay.
And if not, it's gonna bake in there, and I'll just dig the paddle out.
I mean, that paddle is already fucked.
I was going to say, like, this whole batch started without the paddle, and it was supposed to have the paddle.
Yeah,
so
we don't know.
let it finish with the paddle when it's not supposed to have the paddle. Let's just
It's on the second. It's
Well,
the second rise.
Like,
so.
what's the worst thing? Oh, it's the second rise. I was like, what's the worst thing that happens? You just have, like, a hole in the middle of your bread where the paddle was?
Yeah,
Like,
basically, that's the worst end. I mean, it makes the slices kind of unusable.
That, sir, is a fucking bread sickle.
It just makes like those middle slices unusable. You know, when you're slicing the bread because the crust doesn't form there.
That's got to be possible, right?
A bread sickle?
Yeah, like a grilled cheese bread sickle.
I
Like,
don't want cold frozen grilled cheese.
who wants frozen? Who's talking about frozen? No,
You
I'm
said
talking
sickle,
about,
dude.
Yeah,
On a
well,
stick, though.
on a stick.
It's on a stick.
So like
It's
it's a grilled cheese dog, but that doesn't sound.
It's like a corn dog, but grilled cheese.
Yeah, like how do we? I'm just like, come on, man. Christmas is
Man,
coming.
that's
It's
easy.
getting cold.
Well, I think you would have to make the grilled cheese.
This is walking
You would
around
have-
food.
So you'd make the grilled cheese. You'd put it on the stick. You would have to freeze it. Then you would have to like batter it
Yeah.
when it's frozen, and then fry.
I was thinking
I mean, yeah, we
hot
could do
dog,
it.
but
See, but I think you would have to cut it into like
Christmas tree shapes, dog.
I don't think when you batter it, you're gonna get the shape you're looking for.
Well, 3 triangles. I think you get 3 triangles out of
Well,
one
see, I was
square
thinking
sandwich.
about if you took so the bread that we have is kind of wide, right? So we could cut that like
Well, the bread
3
that
times.
you have, like
Yeah.
that, yeah, okay.
So we could cut that like 3 times.
Yeah, you get 3
and make,
triangles,
Like
like three-
I was thinking sticks.
Okay.
So it would hold the more you can get the stick
I'm
inside.
on this tree.
Look, man, you can fucking paint a tree on the outside. Like, let's work on let's keep the inside first, because you don't want to deep fry it and then it turns into like a huge mess. But I get where you're at. If we cut it into the triangles and then stuck it on the stick in the triangles,
Do you think?
I just don't think there's not gonna be enough at the tips to like hold the
do you think that
Yeah, I
you
try
could?
not to.
Well, yeah, hey. Do you think that if you did a hard enough, like, basically make a regular grilled cheese, but before you add the two of them together, you just take like a tongue depressor and fucking stick that shit in between and then throw it in the oven for like a minute? Do you think that it would
depressor? Okay, the tongue depressor. I was thinking a skewer.
No, like you'd need like I think a tongue depressor. I think it'd have to be more than a popsicle stick because a popsicle stick wouldn't be hefty enough. You're gonna need strength and width, and I don't like.
That's what she said.
Hey. You're gonna need some strength and some. I think the tongue depressor is probably where it's at. But do you think like not even frying it? I think you could if you got the tongue depressor maybe halfway into the sandwich. That it would hold itself if you would have to have a good cheese or maybe just a lot of cheese. I'm not sure.
And then
Of
it
course,
would
that
have
could
to
go the
cool
other way.
off. Like you would have to completely cool off so it would hold because like your gooey cheese, it would just slide.
See,
right
I
out.
was gonna say it could go the other way if you overheat it, the cheese gets melty and then ruins it. But I don't think it would have to cool off that much. What like you also have to think if you're holding it. You don't want the cheese melting out the bottom, but if it does get a little, like if it's a little runny, the stick's going to go farther in, not necessarily come out because you're holding, like the weight is coming down onto the stick. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you'd have to let it cool significantly so the cheese gets harder.
I feel like I'm going to be making some grilled cheeses later.
Were mozzarella sticks technically grilled cheese?
I might be having that dinner shit.
Fried
No,
cheese.
they're fried.
I think
fried
you
cheese.
I think
What if
you
you
would
put
have
on
to
the-
go with like
I mean, yes, if you grilled them, it would be a grilled cheese.
I think you'd have to go with like the thin Mary Jane though. You couldn't do like a Texas toast or anything because then you're on too much weight.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to keep it as a smaller
Wonder
sandwich.
bread. Wonder
Okay,
bread.
so remember
Yeah.
back in the day.
You're not even talking about frying it. You're literally just talking about a grilled cheese on a stick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to fry it, sure. But I was just talking about like, come on,
yeah,
walking around sandwich on a stick.
I want walking bacon, damn it.
I mean, I get your point, walking around sandwich on a stick, but holding the sandwich in your hand is still walking around food.
Yeah.
I think you're
Don't want
overcomplicating
your
the
hand to get
traveling.
dirty, put a napkin around it.
See,
Most sandwiches come wrapped. It's not like you just put your hand out and Subway slaps a foot long on that bitch and like, there you go.
I'm not going to be mad if I did.
I was also talking originally about trees.
That'd be a
I
great.
get you. I
Yes.
get you. I get you.
That'd be a great superpower.
Little kid walking around
Sub.
sticks. I mean, come on. Do you guys have kids' food? Like, yeah, grilled cheese trees.
Yeah, sounds great. I need 10. Fuck these kids. What are you doing? I'm making fucking 10 fucking Christmas trees because Alex wanted to fucking be all fucking kid friendly. Where's the burgers? Fuck you, Alex. I'm making 10 fucking Christmas trees over here.
Bring me more depressors.
You want me to click on it?
What the fuck were we talking about before he went on the
I have
Christmas
no
tree
fucking
thing?
clue.
We were talking about the ferments and everything, and then bam, next thing you know, it's just like,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, yes, anyway, so salt. The iodized salt,
Yeah.
you don't want to use that in the fermentation because the iodine in the salt will kill the good bacteria that's doing the fermenting, not just the bad bacteria that you're trying to keep out of your ferment.
How the fuck did we get there?
That's
You
what I'm
got
trying to figure
up
out.
the bread in the bread maker.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
went
but
from there.
because it was the
The
paddle
paddle,
would got
yeah,
stick in it,
okay.
and then it's a bread sickle. And
That was a
yeah.
hell of a segue.
All right.
Fuck it, Dooley, click on 16. Let's find out what they're going to talk about next.
Right? Jesus.
I'm just gonna start interrupting the podcast like that. But Jason,
Sometimes it's
Grilled
easy to
cheese
track
trees.
back like how we got there, but like that was anyway.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Number
Jungle.
16 here. 33 cooking tips. I heard I can't read the rest of that title, so it will taste so much better, but no one will be able to guess why. 33 cooking hacks that
33
rely on
does
a
not sound like anything.
single secret ingredient. Okay. So this is all about one ingredient that's going to change your life 33 times.
All right, let's move through it. 'Cause I really...
Wow.
Oh, no.
I add pureed or shredded carrots to my tomato sauce. It really cuts the acidity without the added sugar. Everyone always raves about my pasta sauce.
I'm down to try it.
Again, he is correct that they use a carrot a lot as a sweetener in,
in
hot
hot
sauces.
sauces,
So
yeah.
I could see that. Number 2, I use Kraft macaroni and cheese packets to season my popcorn. It's life changing.
I could understand this,
Oh,
except when you buy those packets individually, it's fucking expensive.
I was gonna say you just ruin your mac and cheese. He's fucking wasting your cheese, man. Number 3, if you're making cookies from bagged or box mix, like Toll House, substitute whatever butter you usually use for Kerrygold butter. Something about salted Irish butter will take your cookies to the next level.
I love Kerrygold butter.
I do too. It's just again like you're
shit,
okay.
yeah.
This isn't. All right, we're gonna call it a hack. It's not a hack.
Yeah.
If you use quality ingredients, usually
You make a better quality.
Usually, yeah, you make a better quality product at the end.
Nah, man, use that shit that Dave gave you like 3 weeks ago. He said it was butter, right? Yeah, just go ahead and use that.
Be careful about Dave's butter.
Right?
Number 4.
I've heard this one before.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. After we get through this, I'm going to say something. But I had a pinch of salt, hot chocolate, and people go crazy for it. But it's only hot cocoa mix, milk, and salt. The extra sodium doesn't make it salty at all. In fact, it somehow brings out more of the chocolate flavor. I feel like that's salt fucking does.
Yeah.
Salt fucking anything.
It's an enhancer.
Yeah.
Like, put salt in sweet products. Like, don't
Yeah.
go crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's like using like things that pair well. Like usually spice and chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit and chocolate.
Could just be 3 times.
Oh crap. Well, you guys, let me go grab that real fast.
Number 5. The secret to incredible tomato sauce is butter. Try putting a decent amount of butter into your red sauce and let it simmer. It will also taste so much better, but no one will be able to guess the secret. I wonder if they use carrots and butter.
Right.
Also, add fat. That doesn't make
yes,
too much.
yes. This is true.
I've
I've
never
done
tried
this.
adding butter to
Tomato sauce, though?
but
No, the next
mean,
one I've done before. It's
I think
delicious.
it would just, it's just going to make it,
It's more
adding
fat.
a fat, it's going to make it glossier.
Number 6, try adding a touch of horseradish to your mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
especially the garlic mashed potatoes. It's a game changer. It adds a ton of flavor without being too noticeable or overpowering. You better stick to that touch.
Yeah, because
Well,
that's definitely noticeable.
About a tablespoonful. That's it.
I mean, yeah, I can
love
see
it,
that.
but I would never say it's not noticeable.
It's been removed. Everyone can stay calm.
All right.
No more breadsicle?
No more bread.
All right, number 7. If you want a cheap and easy meal that will blow your mind, toss instant beef flavored ramen with some peanut butter and sriracha. It's creamy, savory, spicy, sweet, and totally divine.
Okay, I have not.
I can
Satay.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, saté's on a stick, dude.
Satay salsa.
you mean
Like
just
my
like
grilled
grilled cheese
cheese trees, bro.
Satay salsa is.
Yeah,
See what
well,
I want there?
I mean, no, like it's
peanut
just a
sauce.
peanut sauce.
Yeah.
It's a Thai peanut sauce, but like I haven't gone this route yet.
With
I
my
probably-
ramen, I have never.
I probably will this winter when I get back into my ramen mode.
I will admit that now that I have seen this, it will probably get tried, but at no point do I think on my own I would have been like, fuck, man, I'm out of everything but peanut butter and sriracha in here. I guess I'm making peanut butter sriracha
Well,
ramen.
Clearly, this was done by somebody who was broke. It's like, what do you got? I got this bottle of sriracha, a bottle of peanut butter, and some ramen.
But if they got a bottle of sriracha, they might actually be rich.
Well, the sriracha crisis is over. The sriracha crisis is over. I saw a pallet of sriracha at Restaurant Depot. So
I've seen plenty.
trust me, it's back.
I'll let y'all
It's
know.
not, though. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna find out it's knockoff sriracha.
All right, so the producer's already shaking her head no here. And
Number
she is
8.
like the resident grilled cheese expert, so let's go down this road.
If you're used to making grilled cheese with butter, try swapping that out for a light layer of mayonnaise and a sprinkle of garlic salt on the outside of your bread. It makes for an incredible grilled cheese
I'm
sandwich.
a garlic salt, but it does actually make it brown up nicer.
See,
I'm a fat ass and I use mayo and butter.
yeah, best of both worlds.
Damn right, sir.
On the same
Damn right,
side,
sir.
on the same side, or like one side's butter, one side's
I was
mayo.
wondering that too. I'm glad you asked that.
It depends. Both.
Both.
See,
On both sides,
see, okay,
or-
here's my thing. I'm a mayoholic.
No.
But hi, my name's Jason.
He's in the closet at 3 o'clock in the morning, just spoonfuls of mayo.
It's been 2 days since my last mayo binge. But I think butter brings a different flavor
Yeah.
to the party. Like I think butter is better on if you want to go crazy, there's a place where you could use salted butter.
Yeah.
But, or you
Why
could
do
just
you-
add a pinch of salt to it and be fine.
Why do you think butter is only 1 letter away from better?
Because butter is better at making bitter batter better.
See, whatever he just said.
Number 9. Anytime a recipe calls for water, I always use chicken broth instead.
This is a fact.
It makes just about anything taste richer, more complex, and better.
Except
Next time I make cake, I'll remember that.
Except,
You guys want this chicken?
well, see, there's these recipes out now.
They use sour cream. in
Well,
fucking cake.
like they replace the water.
Dr. Pepper, bitch.
They replace the water with sodas.
Yeah, I've seen that
Like
many times.
lemon cake, and they'll use like
Sprite
or something like
Yeah.
that. Like so,
But would you?
I wouldn't boil pasta in a stock though. Like
that seems like a waste.
I mean, I don't know. It could be fantastic.
I wouldn't.
Like,
I wouldn't.
why does your spaghetti taste so fucking awesome?
I wouldn't
'Cause
put
it's
chicken
not
stock in my
vegetarian.
cake. That's, again, I'm totally like that's just. I get where they're coming from if you use your common sense with this, but you
Yeah,
know, it seems
yeah.
like a broad statement.
Yeah.
Anytime a recipe calls for what? Okay.
Yeah, like
I mean, like in mashed
Sure.
potatoes, this is a legit thing.
yeah,
You
I
know?
could see that.
Honestly,
Yeah, absolutely.
I do mine in cream. So
Yeah, I mean,
What?
mashed potatoes.
yeah,
yeah.
I boil my potatoes in cream.
Boil them in cream.
Yeah,
Jason,
Like
Do you
slow
then-
and
do you
low.
then-
How do you not
Do you then
scorch?
use the cream that
To
you
like to
boil
make
it in?
soup? Are you potato souping it after that? Are you adding the cream to the potatoes? Because I feel like you'd have to have cream left.
After they're tender and everything, I drain and everything. I'll admit I throw that cream away.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Epic fail, sir.
Epic fail. I know.
That is soup stock.
call your Uber.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't worry, I got it for him.
number 10. Add a little bit of soy sauce to your tuna or chicken salad. It gives a little extra salty tanginess. I worked at Jimmy John's for a while, and that was their secret. I've been making mine this way for 10 years now, and I could never go back. I just want to say I didn't know Jimmy John's had fucking chicken or tuna salad.
Well,
That's because you
Tuna
don't.
salad,
Yeah, they
I can
definitely.
see. I didn't know they had chicken salad.
Me either.
I don't like their tuna salad because they.
I don't
put
do a lot of
fucking
Jimmy John's.
Did
Cucumbers.
you hear whenever he was talking about how he did, like put
everything
everything
on-
on a fucking sub?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that now, but I have to admit, I only
Had
pay
two-
for the smells.
only pay for the free ones.
All right, number 11. I substitute half the sugar I put into boxed cookie, cake, and cupcake mix for a packet of Jell-O vanilla instant
I can
pudding
see
powder.
this.
It keeps baked goods super soft and moist for days. I could also see it adding some interesting like vanilla notes. Like, yeah, I could see that.
There's so many options here.
To be honest, it's probably just fucking like pickling sugar. I don't know if pickling sugar is a thing, but like confectionery style.
I was just thinking, so it's flavored sugar, but like I was thinking, like there's so many different flavor options that you can use. Like Jell-O makes all kinds of flavors.
I wouldn't go crazy though. Maybe hit a caramel up or something. I don't think you want that lime Jell-O.
Man, that
Well,
must have
that's
been a dream.
well, that's Jell-O, not pudding.
We didn't find.
Strawberry pudding, like in a strawberry cookie, would probably be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, we didn't find peanut butter Jell-O the other day, did we?
What?
No, it's probably a dream. Don't
That-
worry.
It
She
was
just
a dream.
said it's
Yeah,
probably a dream. So now we know what Melissa dreams about. Did we find
Peanut butter.
Did we find peanut butter Jello?
Peanut butter pudding.
Peanut butter
I can't
pudding?
find
Peanut butter
it.
pudding is a thing.
And then I was
It's
like,
I saw it in the cup, the snack pack. It was
Yeah.
like chocolate and peanut butter pudding.
I mean, sounds good.
Melissa wakes up. It was all a dream. I saw it in a cooking magazine.
so upsetting.
Number 12. Most people use overripe bananas for banana bread, but I have another great trick. I freeze the overripe bananas first, then I thaw them when it's time to bake. Freezing them first somehow makes them taste even sweeter.
See, I don't think you really need to go
Do that.
sweeter.
I'll be honest with you, I think it's just the fact that it takes them time to thaw that they get even riper.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, to each their own.
I don't think banana bread needs to get any sweeter.
I'm willing to bet the only reason he's freezing them is because he's not making 8 batches of banana bread every time his fucking bananas go bad. You just gotta wait until, like, oh, I got enough bananas. Number 13. Crack an egg in it.
13.
So
Dennis throws away his cream.
Yeah.
Before he cracks an egg in his mashed potatoes when they're almost ready.
Does anyone notice this list seems to keep focusing on the same things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomato soup, mashed potatoes.
It's Thanksgiving time.
So forget about the cream and the butter. The secret to super creamy mashed potatoes is adding an egg into the mix. It works for pasta carbonara, so why not for mashed potatoes? The heat of the mashed potatoes cooks the egg, so it's safe to eat, but imparts a delicious richness.
So you're
I'll
just,
give it a go.
I'm simply just talking about the yolk, not the actual
That shit-
white too.
It looks like white's going in there.
That's I'm like,
Number 14
you
for
don't
mac
put
and
the
cheese.
white in the fucking damn carbonara. So
For mac and cheese that stays creamy even after it's been refrigerated, add some cream cheese when you're making the sauce. You can't even taste the cream cheese, but the sauce stays moist and thick instead of being totally absorbed into the pasta.
This is a long list.
Yeah.
Well, there's 33 of them, so let's keep scrolling. Use chicken, beef, or beef or vegetable broth to cook. Just use broth.
Use
to
broth.
cook any
Use
grains
broth in your grill.
Again, I use broth.
that don't need to be strained. Number 16, add a bit of mayonnaise to your beaten eggs before scrambling them to make an omelet or quiche. Add volume.
The
make it
producer
light.
uses cream.
Sour cream.
Whoa, killer. Calm down.
Pew pew.
Number 17, add in a pinch of baking soda to grits or polenta. Cuts the cooking time in
Baking
half.
soda.
It's my favorite dinner time saver.
Okay.
Replace number
Real
18.
fast, since we just cruised over that.
Baking soda?
Well, no. Like we were in the fast food aisle. I'm sorry, the frozen food aisle yesterday.
aisle.
Like, did you know Gordon Ramsay has a frozen line?
What?
I'm not surprised by anything about that.
So, we saw like several people, right?
Well, he just
Gordon,
had he just had that,
Gordon,
like,
Guy Fieri,
Andrew Zimmerman.
Andrew
Who
Zimmerman.
I am
was the
pretty
lady?
sure at this point, if you're on TV, you have a food line. And I don't even know if you have a choice in the matter
He just
anymore.
had
No,
Six
no.
kids, so
It
you
wasn't
gotta
at
pay
Food Line. It was in the frozen food
No, he
section.
said food line. It's just.
Ew.
Meow.
Right.
Anyway, number 18, replace some of the liquid in your waffle batter with seltzer or another carbonated beverage like ginger ale. It's the key to the fluffiest, airiest waffles ever.
Okay, I was with you on
Ginger
seltzer.
ale.
Maybe not the ginger ale. It depends what you're using your waffles for, I guess.
Well, maybe your tummy hurts and you're hungry.
That waffle mix looks thin as fuck.
Right.
Number 19, place an ice cube on any leftover food you're microwaving to add moisture while reheating. The ice won't melt, but it adds steam to your food. It's especially useful for rice. That sounds fucking
The ice
stupid.
won't melt.
It'll probably explode, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna melt.
Well, it said that they had a fucking damn plastic wrap over top of that bowl in the picture too. So
Number 20, if you run out of breadcrumbs and are in a pinch,
Get
just
out of town.
toast a slice of bread and grate it into fine. It's amazing.
I remember whenever I did
Get
that.
out of town.
I remember when I did that one time, and the dude's like, "You can't make fucking breadcrumbs at home, bro. You got to buy that shit from the store." I'm like,
Wow. Okay, so this one's
"What the fuck?"
my thing is that just seems like a really high idea. Like, dude, we don't have any breadcrumbs. Toast some bread and crumple it up, bro.
I mean, I got breadcrumbs on the cutting board right now.
Right?
number 21. Make your own flavored butter is so easy, and it's the easiest way to upgrade a meal. Just soften a pat of butter, add anything from herbs, garlic to chili pepper, and roll it into wax paper or any.
One time I
any-
made a Bloody Mary butter to put on a ribeye.
Ooh.
And so basically it's like took Bloody Mary mix and mix it into the butter with horseradish and everything, like Worcestershire, like
Yeah.
garlic, everything that you would put in a Bloody Mary. And then you just cut a slab off that and throw it on top of the steak, right? Like a maitre d' butter. It goes out like right before. Mm-hmm. It's pretty fucking phenomenal.
Sounds fucking delicious.
That sounds fucking delicious. Yeah.
Number 22. Add a layer of Greek yogurt or mayonnaise on top of fish fillets like salmon before baking them. It prevents fish from drying out in the oven, keeping it moist and flaky.
Okay, so
You
we
can do
just
that with
talked.
chicken too.
We should have tried that at the Holiday Inn.
Adding some Parmesan to that
Oh.
works too.
I mean, we only cooked several 100 pounds of salmon a week. Like,
That's right, knife hands.
I mean, look, you would probably go through about the same amount of mayonnaise covering
This
all the
is-
fish that Jason eats in a week.
Some of these are like not even like life hacks here.
See,
Like,
Yeah.
save leftover bacon grease. That's all you need to know. There's 23.
Yeah.
24.
it's also good for cooking other shit in.
24. Instead of frying eggs in olive oil, give them a serious flavor boost by frying them in a tablespoon of pesto. That's
See,
different.
I don't.
I don't know about that. I don't want green eggs.
I don't know if it's gonna be
Do you
the
want
green
ham?
eggs.
or ham mass.
I feel like it would burn.
Yeah, I feel like the basil here is gonna burn.
I feel like maybe at the end, but then again, you'd probably need butter or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I don't care for pesto.
Basil eggs. The trick to life-changing mashed potato gravy, the spice packet from your instant ramen. Okay, so you guys are just wasting your ramen packets. I
Good.
don't understand.
I used to. I'm not gonna lie.
I
don't
put
use
egg-
the whole packet.
I put extra egg yolks in my scrambled eggs. It makes them so much more decadent.
Okay. Did you
Okay.
save your whites and put them in a ice tray and freeze them for later?
No.
You just threw them down the drain like Dennis.
Yeah, I put them in my coffee, my egg whites. Breakfast in a cup. New day 27. When I'm making something with ground taco meat, I mix in a chopped chipotle pepper and adobo sauce. It gives me a smoky heat that really elevates the flavor. You guys, this is
Where are
not
you
like-
at on that one? No, you're not adding anything but your Taco Bell taco seasoning pack.
I'm just not a fan of chipotle pepper.
When you make Taco Bell taco seasoning
adobo
packet
sauce.
taco meat, do you follow the instructions?
No.
No,
Okay,
because
so-
usually you're using ground turkey.
Jason,
Well, let's talk about this for a second. So, what
Let's
do you
talk
do?
about it.
Talk about it.
What do you do different, like, for your taco? Because we know you have like a taco addiction,
Yeah.
and so we're gonna address this as a group.
Damn shit just got serious.
So, like, when you make your Taco Bell taco seasoning, are you adding as much water as they say to? So you're cutting back. You're using more.
Yeah, usually.
Use more. So you water down your Taco Bell meat?
No, because I
Are you
am
trying to stretch it?
usually...
I had vodka.
No, it's because most times for a long time, I was getting the 3-pound packages of the turkey meat, and I was only cutting it in half.
Okay.
So I'd be cooking 1.5 pounds of taco meat.
So you would
at one
use. That's
time.
why we had all those
Yes.
those half taco packets
Uh-huh.
wrapped in rubber bands everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Because then you
just
wouldn't
add
grab
water,
the other half. You would just open up another one.
because I have to use the other half. So yeah, but I mean, sometimes if I didn't have enough seasoning, I would throw in like the chicken fajita mix to there. I just measure with how I.
I measure with my heart.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Her ancestors talking to her.
The key is to grind it up real thin.
The Taco Bell God has spoken and said, "Stop here. You may now add sour cream."
You are now living moss.
All right.
There's no logic to this one. I read the whole thing. Let's just say that if you're
Why does it look like weed butter?
if you're making something savory and it just needs something, but you're not sure what it is, add a bit of mustard. Yellow mustard or Dijon always does the trick.
Oh, so they're talking about the vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you add vinegar?
Yeah.
29.
Or
Add a bit
lemon
of
juice.
brown sugar or a drizzle of maple syrup to pretty much any savory stews, soups, sauces,
No.
salads, dressings, chilies, and marinades. It helps cut those sour, acidy, bitter flavors and adds another level of deliciousness.
I'm
Maybe
fucking
you're
lost there. I don't get it.
Number 30. I always add a dollop of sour cream to my box mac and cheese when it's time to add the milk and cheese packet. It makes it creamier and so rich. Didn't we cover that
Is
one?
the color here
literally
just fucked up?
already?
Is that pink?
Yeah, it's pink.
Okay.
Half of it's orange though, so that's
And white.
disturbing.
And the noodles are white,
Yeah.
so
This is...
I'm gonna go with they're using a filter.
They have...
I was about to say, black out the whole thing, make everything just white and black, and then we're just going to take a little stencil.
That
We're
was
going to have all
like
that
shit.
here.
Whoever turned in this picture, you dash.
H did.
that
H
looks
did.
like shit.
Aged it.
AK nailed it.
Number
That is
31.
like the smallest slice of cheesecake ever.
You don't know. That could be
Look at the size of the
huge.
fork, dude.
Marshmallow fluff.
It could be huge. I worked in a high-end restaurant that was very well known for its cheesecake. The secret of the cheesecake, just cream cheese and marshmallow fluff blended together and set in graham cracker crust.
Interesting.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
my.
Oh, we're high
Now
in
we're gonna have to
restaurant.
try this.
Interesting.
That seems so much easier.
I'll get my sister on it.
Right?
Get my sister on it right away.
She would be insulted.
Right?
You know what?
Do you think they bake
I
it?
love
Go back.
cheesecake.
I
If
don't
that
know-
shit's good, I would be doing
I don't
that
think they're baking
You
it.
think-
all
do you
the
think-
fucking time.
They-
This photo here.
It said just blended together and set.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put those ingredients on.
Yeah, like
there.
someone take a photo. I was about to take a photo myself. I'm not gonna
I'm
ly.
just saying. Okay, real fast.
It's
the-
three
this is
ingredients.
Thank God, out of this 33-part list, we finally got to something number 31 that we are validly interested in.
well, we gotta ask Busker 12. Like, we need the ratio here. How much fluff is going in there
Right?
for it to
Well-
set? Because marshmallow fluff does kind of set on its own,
Yeah.
and so does the cream cheese. Cream cheese sets like it's.
Especially when you first.
Has there been experimentation done on how many ingredients you can add before it loses stability?
Yeah, like are we throwing some chocolate chips in here or chocolate shavings?
I was thinking more like, what if-
maybe a banana
We
slice?
need
Are you
answers,
ma-
you Busker
I was
12.
thinking like berries, because if you start adding in like wetter ingredients, does it break down the
See, berries usually go on
binder?
top, though. It's a topper. You don't usually put berries inside.
You
Well,
don't
are
do
you doing
you
a
don't do like a
strawberry
syrup
swirl?
or anything swirl? Yeah, like you don't do.
Oh, swirl is not.
But then you're in a syrup. It's
Okay.
liquidy.
Yeah.
Like, does that affect?
Again, this is
the-
like the smallest slice of cheesecake ever.
or the biggest. You don't know.
Dude, look at the size of the fork next to the cheesecake.
Yeah, it's a photo. You look. This,
Do you think that fork is huge?
it could be 10 feet long for all
yeah,
you
and
know?
that's like a 8-foot fork.
You mean an 8-foot cheesecake?
No, an 8-foot fork next to the 10-foot cheesecake.
Well, I was talking about the 10-foot fork.
Oh,
But whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
The size really
There
matters.
is no frame of reference here, is what I'm saying.
With cheesecake, yes, it does.
Come on, number 32. Use a cheese grater or microplane to grate a small amount of butter or over leftovers when reheating them in the microwave. Grated butter gives whatever you are reheating the perfect amount of moisture and flavor without drowning it in liquid. Pretty sure it will drown it in butter, though.
Yeah, butter, grease.
Number 33, if your homemade sauces or soup seem too thin or watery, try adding instant mashed potatoes as a thickener. Since I learned this trick, I've started keeping a box around for lazy days or emergencies. They're a lifesaver when you've added too much liquid to soup. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think at any point I would be upset about
Mashed potatoes.
in my soup.
Yeah.
See, I keep
I don't know
we
about
keep
any
a
time.
box. We keep a box of potato flakes in the pantry just because sometimes I like potato flakes.
Potato flakes.
Most times, I'm not gonna lie. Like if it's like, what are you having for dinner? I was like, I don't know. Let's throw some mashed potatoes with that. Shit.
Did you find a
Like,
ratio?
She did not Google.
Oh, well, she was on her phone, so I was
Oh,
assuming.
yeah, I was just throwing
No,
the
she-
ingredients.
no,
She was putting the ingredients in the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. I got 2 of everything, so.
Okay,
it's just-
like this is not up on this list of topics. It's on the other list, but we can't cross it out, so don't even worry about it because I know it. But the cat. Did we talk about the cat leaving you a gift?
No, it's right there. It's on this one right here.
Did we talk
No,
about
is it on this list?
Number 22.
Oh, we're gonna skip down to 22 then. So, we have a problem. So we
It's done it again, huh?
no. We haven't gotten another gift.
Oh, okay.
But we have had to fortify the cave and make it darker because we have a stalker. Its name is Simba. It is a cat. It's a black cat, gray cat.
Gray
It's gray cat.
Yeah, take one.
So it stares at us through the back door.
Or the front door if it's open.
Yeah, well, yeah, through the door.
Or the window.
It's getting
Through the walls.
and like, the cat still does have his balls. So, anywho, one morning, leaving the house, it was like 5.
Well, you could. The night before he came over, and you said, I told him he was getting a little chunky, and you said, "Yeah, lay off the food and do your actual job, like hunting."
Yeah,
No, he did.
And then, yeah, the next morning at 5:30 a.m. when
Somewhere
we
around
were.
there.
It's an almost 50-50, by the way. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit more cream cheese than fluff.
like what percentage? We're talking like 2%, 3%.
I mean, you're talking about 14 ounces of marshmallow fluff and 16 ounces of cream cheese in this recipe.
So a pound, almost. So it's almost a 2-pound cheesecake.
Almost, yeah. I mean, technically,
After
there's-
the crust,
there's-
it is 2
There's
pounds.
still whipping cream and other things and blah 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 that they're doing, but it's just a little bit more cream cheese than marshmallow fluff.
Ratios.
45-55.
So okay, so 5:30 in the morning, we're walking outside, and there's a half-eaten mouse in like on the doorstep.
On the ring camera and everything.
Did you ever go back and look to see if you could watch him deposit?
Deposit. He deposited a mouse in
Oh,
our
man, again,
backyard.
she's like, see what you did? You talk shit. And now this motherfucker's like, look what I did. Like,
I
now,
can
give me some snacks.
See the guy just be like,
You don't think I
See-
cat? I cat.
I
bro.
cat all day.
cat.
Like, but oh my gosh, it was so gross. Like,
It had like a chunk missing out of it, right?
Yeah.
salt
The
cat.
midsection.
I mean, look,
Oh, I've had-
he did his job. Like, yo,
I've had my
I
cat.
caught it. I killed it. I'm giving it to you.
Yep.
I've had my cat Ellie come up to me, like, because she's an outside cat. Like, she scraps with other shit all the damn time. And she came over with a fucking baby possum, I think it was. And she put it right next to me while smoking a cigarette. I'm like,
it's gross.
take that back. And she literally picked it up and just walked away. I'm like, you're just showing me your new little treasure?
Excuse me.
Look what I can do.
Look what I got.
That seems more like I have a new kid. Where'd you get it? Don't you worry about that. This is mine now.
But so,
It's like DeSantis.
yeah, did we ever talk about the fact that we share custody of a cat?
No,
Like a
this
baby
is okay. So okay, so anyway, the stalker cat stares at us through the back door a lot. So now we have blackout curtains on the back door that we can roll down.
Yeah.
So we still have like the sheer curtain,
Yeah.
but now we have like a blackout that would like after like it's fine, dude. Swing by, visit, get a snack, get the fuck out. Let me close these curtains so you can't see me anymore. Like, I'm trying to watch some Supernatural, man. Leave me alone.
Right.
Does it help?
We haven't put it to the test.
Okay,
yet.
I was gonna say I need to know whether or not it worked.
We're all going to come over here one day. There's going to be blackout curtains
They're brand new
everywhere.
installed
Just-
like yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
just to install.
Okay.
So yesterday when we installed them, we missed them 2 nights in a row
Because we were working like human beings in
Yeah.
the middle of the night.
And then yesterday, I got a message from his owner that was like,
the co-owner.
Yeah, we just came back from a trip. Have you seen Simba around? And I was like, well, yeah, every day he's been coming over. And I knew something was off because when he did come by like 2-3 days ago and we did see him, he acted like super clingy, super extra hungry. And I was like, this dude's living on the streets again. I'm going to have to call his mama.
Clearly, he's got no problem catching food.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to.
Not going to starve to death. But if you would just give me food, this would be a lot easier.
I don't have to run to the bowl.
Yeah.
I can just
He's like, look at me laying down next to my food.
So yeah, but he's quite comfortable. And so yesterday I called her, or I texted her, and I said, he's here.
I still want to know where all the collars are.
Right?
He's got a stash somewhere.
Breakaway collars, evidently, are the thing for cats that go outside.
He's got an eBay account. He's just listing collars left and right, like, yo, slightly used.
I got them with the bell, without the bell. Like,
I got pink,
you want to
green,
sneak up
blue.
you want to sneak up on your prey? Here, these people torn the bell off for me.
Every time he gets an order, he's just like, oh, gotta lose this one. Hold on. They'll give me another one.
No, but we did watch him, like, scratch his neck with, like, his back foot and, like, kick the collar off. So you got to make sure it's not too breakaway free.
Right.
Whatever.
He purposely broke it off a couple times on the coffee or TV stand tray. But that was after it was super loose. But yeah, I don't know. She came to pick him up last night, and he doesn't like to be picked up, evidently.
Like physically picked up.
Yeah. So he fights with her, and I'm just like trying to talk to her, but like send her on her way to like, I understand this is awkward. We don't have to do this now.
Text me.
We don't have to do this at all.
Yeah, she's like, he loves you. He loves you. I'm like, I do know that.
If he didn't scratch my furniture,
Right?
he could probably be here.
So I get sprayed.
All right, so let's talk about a few things. Like, I'm not ready to jump into a list of shit because I'm pretty. Where are we at on this podcast, Dooley? How long are we? I don't want to drop.
3 minutes.
I don't want to. Okay, we got a little bit of time here, so I don't want to drop another fucking 2-hour podcast on anybody. But what do you think makes chicken chili? What do you think? Well, chicken probably for her. What do you think makes chili instantly better? Like, what are your add-ins?
Add-ins. What kind of chili are you making?
Chili.
Can't go wrong with LSD.
Are you making chili for hot dogs? Are you making chili with beans?
I'm eating at Dooley's
Chili
house.
for. I am not eating it.
You're gonna be
Chick is
loving my
weird.
chili for a couple hours. Like,
I'd like to know going into dinner, but I mean,
I'd hardly touch my chili. You're already 2 bowls in. I'm like, you're gonna have fun.
Dooley, I'm not going home. I might wander around your backyard for a while though.
It's okay. We got
Okay,
woods.
so
Okay,
let's talk
well,
about. We're talking
You
about.
don't like beans, so I would instantly say beans as my number one. So are you already talking about chili with beans?
See, I don't know.
Because then I'm going sour cream, obviously.
Is that in the chili or on the chili?
Yeah, that's a topper. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you
Like, are you
what do you?
talking
What do
about
you?
a
What do you
topper?
add?
Does that count as adding it to chili? When you're talking about adding it to the chili, are you talking about adding it to the cooking process or adding it to the end?
I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Because
like,
I mean,
okay,
you could say cornbread.
That's
Sausage.
but yeah, you could totally say cornbread.
Like what?
Okay, I think like, what do you put on? Like, okay, someone hands you a bowl of chili.
So you're talking about toppings.
Toppings.
Yeah, okay. Someone hands you a bowl of
Condiments, if you would.
chili. Okay.
What do you?
Or additional
What do you?
too.
Yeah. What are you adding to your chili? Because evidently this cinnamon roll thing is a huge thing that just popped up recently.
Yeah, it's a big
Because
thing in
one
Ohio.
person said it.
No, because it was actually a meme.
Yeah, it's a big thing in Ohio.
Really?
Did
Yeah.
you use cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon roll, like instead of cornbread, you get like a cinnamon roll on the side.
Gross.
Evidently, it's supposed to be life changing. I
What-
don't believe it.
It's just
What
Cinnabon
kind
doing
of
another
chili?
It was just
I'm
like
going
red,
back
it was
to
like a
her
red
question.
It was like a red chili.
But wait, like, is it a sweet chili?
ad. No.
No.
Well, I don't know. You don't know about fucking Ohio, man.
It-
Cincinnati makes some weird ass fucking chili. That Skyline crap.
Hey, I like
So
that.
They
Ohio,
putting
man.
cinnamon
You
in
gotta
it
watch out for
anyway.
Ohio.
I mean, like, you know, if you go
I
to
like
Rustic
that
Spoon
chili
and
thing,
get fucking
but-
biscuits and gravy.
You know, Dennis.
That school bus really seems to fly through here, huh?
Well, you know, once you drop off the kids,
It is magic.
it's the LSD chili.
Yeah, they
Just came back from Dooley's
driver
house.
ate
Oh,
over.
shit.
Yeah, driver ate over at Dooley's house.
That's where they picked up the kids.
Are you farting rainbows?
Are you shitting rainbows?
Well, I mean, like, you know,
Probably
the
both at the
LSD
same time.
chili, like,
From the LSD.
All right, so what are you putting in your chili?
In your chili or on your chili? You gotta be specific.
On your chili.
Like you crunching
yeah,
up
the chili's
crackers?
already made.
Like,
I mean,
I
do
think you go
cheese.
crackers. You go crackers when it's a loose chili.
If we're just talking about like, what's the first thing I'm thinking? Cheese.
cheese, sour cream,
Cheese.
jalapenos.
Jalapenos,
The basics?
some chopped
Yeah,
up onions.
So what would your side to chili be? What's your side?
Your
Because
side,
I do like
like
cornbread
a bowl
with
of chili.
mine.
I'm rice.
Or yeah, you like rice. Some shit. I eat on pasta.
Yeah, sketty rice. Not the skyline kind though.
I do garlic
I don't need a
Texas toast.
5-way,
Yeah.
6-way.
6-way.
That's
What's the?
6-ways whenever you add fried
Who does
jalapeno poppers on it.
saltines?
Oh,
Who puts saltines in their chili?
I will. I mean,
if it's a
will.
loose chili, I will put saltines in
Yeah.
it. My mom used to make.
I'll
loose
probably
chili.
put saltines in it regardless. If there's no
Well, if
rice
it's-
or like
if it's thick.
But
if
is
I'm
it a
just eating a
salt-
bowl of chili,
But do
saltines.
you? So it's saltines your go-to, not just any cracker.
I wouldn't go Ritz.
No, that's too rich.
See,
I like to do.
bagel chips.
Ooh.
I
So
like
I'll
to do,
fucking tell you right now, bagel chips is some damn good.
The oyster crackers.
original, or do you use like onion?
I
like,
think
you
that
use
depends on the soup,
flavors?
sir.
It's chili.
I think that depends on the soup. I don't know specifically about
If your
it.
soup is if your chili is soup, you're definitely adding saltines.
I'm telling
Or
you,
the,
though,
or
like,
the Captain Johnson, what are the wafers? The wafer.
It's like that's
cracker.
how. I mean, maybe that's how my mom like cut the cost of chili. Like she was. Oh, I forgot about those
I'll tell you, the garlic bagel chips go real good into potato dumpling,
potato dumpling.
like potato and dumpling soup.
I feel like if they're extremely loose, you'd be
All
adding
right,
like
hold on. Now I'm interested in potato dumpling soup.
It's like chicken and dumpling, and just use potatoes instead.
It's like diced potatoes.
So like
okay,
gno-
so
gnocchi?
is it like?
I'll say. Is it
Oh no! Like I'm not trying to
like pierogi
be
or
like
something like that?
sarcastic or rude. Like, do you think that's like a peasant dish? Like, we don't have any chicken. What do we do? Fucking chop up some fucking potatoes, potato and dumplings.
Maybe it was just a like vegetarian alternative. Like I have chicken and dumpling. Well, I love dumplings, but they don't make it without chicken.
Probably shouldn't be tearing this off and putting it on the ghost chilies. But here
It's
you
just
go.
making the game more interesting.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like maybe they were just trying to make a vegetarian option to chicken and dumplings because you see chicken and dumplings all the time, but you don't see a vid. Like
Okay.
again, how do you? What, would you do you just
Do you
not
need
get
me to
dumplings?
tear you off one?
Do you just not get dumplings if you don't eat chicken?
Like potato soup. Like, why don't you just stop at potato soup? Like, you're double starching a soup.
I don't know.
No, let's go. What's this?
Well, we don't know.
Wait, are you potatoes and
Dumplings,
dumplings?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Never heard of it. Never had it.
Again, garlic fucking bagel chips go real good. This is
I like
Beef.
using the oyster crackers.
Ooh, okay. And your potato.
Ooh, there's some
dumplings.
like ghost chili powder.
Chili.
What protein do you think this is? This tastes like normal. Like, it tastes like a normal jerky to me.
gator.
it really does. So like boar, I think was one of the options.
I'm gonna go bison.
Bison's a good
Yeah,
guess.
but-
I'm gonna go
It's
bison. on
really
that.
greasy.
Venison, because we
Yeah,
haven't
well-
had it yet. But at the same time, got
I
some of
think-
that powder on it.
You go bison or buffalo or something like that. I'll go boar.
Bison and buffalo is the same thing, right?
Yep. The only difference is
You're going boar. I'm
I'll go
going
boar.
bison. You're going venison.
yeah.
I'll go
Dooley?
bison.
Bison. What do we got?
Elk, I believe.
It's not gonna hurt you.
Pork and elk. It's really freaking greasy.
Well, that's pork.
Elk. all
But that's
right.
the
I mean-
pork part.
Well, I mean, hey, not bad. Still haven't hit that venison. You know.
So, anyone familiar with the Mike's Hot Honey?
I haven't had Mike's Hot Honey. I've had the Fire
Will you
Bee.
give me a new cup?
A new cup?
Oh shit, no. I'm just gonna wash my hands. I'll get it myself. I forgot about those.
Can you open the door for her?
You don't have to. You open them all.
Oh, you went back
So-
and picked them up, huh?
So
Don't-
greasy.
Don't have to open them all.
Don't-
Sorry.
What?
Mike's Hot
Melissa
Honey.
says try them all.
Mike's hot honey.
Yeah, so I've been seeing it everywhere. I have
only had
not.
the-
I have
I
not
thought-
partaken in the hot honeys yet.
I thought that's what you were pulling out, and I was like, that does not say Mike's honey or hot anywhere on it.
No, I forgot these were in there. So,
Okay.
but I'm interested in these.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
we
we'll,
saw
we'll
that.
get we'll get around to that.
Yeah.
Nobody talk about those yet.
Okay.
We're sticking on the Mike's Hot Honey real fast.
I haven't
it's
had
like
that one. I've ordered the Fire Bee, the Fire Bee honey and everything.
Fire Bee Honey.
Yeah, I ordered it off of because I saw an ad for it on Facebook and everything, and I was like, yeah, what the hell, I'll try it and everything. Awesome on top of Brussels sprouts, man.
Really?
Yes.
So is it like what's the heat?
Is this
It's-
just
it's
is
not-
this
it's
just
not
legitimate honey?
It's raw honey that's infused with chilies.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, I could do that.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious. Like especially on top of Brussels sprouts and everything, and pizza.
There you go.
I haven't.
I was about to
You
say.
want some? You want some
There you
weed
go.
reaper honey?
I haven't gotten into like the hot honey thing yet.
I'd try the hell out of
mostly
that.
mostly because like what I see it on is like chicken and waffles, and I'm not a fan of chicken and waffles.
I'm
Well,
with
yeah.
you on that.
I get you on
I
that.
don't know why. Don't like my
Pizza's
chicken and
awesome.
waffles together.
I don't
No.
either.
I'm like chicken
Pizza.
chicken and mashed potatoes. You know that? Because
you can
mashed
dip
potatoes
your
is a
chicken-
condiment at this
You
moment.
could, you could dip your chicken in the
like-
More like a sauce.
Yeah. Let's not go down this road. So I just don't know. I don't know if I'm into the hot honey thing. I haven't tried it.
If you're eating your frosty with your French fries, is that a utensil?
Use the French fry utensil.
Yeah.
It's a food weapon.
Or is
Delivery.
the frosty a condiment?
Or a sauce.
The world may never know.
Is
But yeah,
Mike's
so the
Hot Honey
so Mike's
made-
Hot Honey is a name brand,
Yeah.
and it's like everything I see, they're always talking about like Mike's Hot Honey. So this must be like the legit one.
Yeah.
So, is Mike's Hot Honey also made by Mike's Lemonade?
I'm just gonna go with no.
Yeah, right.
All right, so what we have here.
Oh, yeah.
So Hostess came out with these little new jams. They're called Bouncers, and this evidently is a glazed Twinkie. So it's a mini, bite-sized, shareable, snackable. I can't get it out of the back.
Open the box more.
I don't want to.
Or just see how many are in the bag.
There's 3 in each, so we're definitely gonna have to open 2 packs.
Of course.
Here, you work on that one. So I was just interested in the glazed part of a Twinkie. Like, you probably shouldn't be glazing Twinkies. Take one and pass it.
Yes.
Evidently, it's a lot of work to get into a bouncer.
Well, I mean, that's what
Bouncers
bouncers are
are
for,
hard,
right?
yeah. That was a hard job, bro.
They all shared.
All right, so this is like, all right, so real fast. It's about the size of like one of those mini muffins,
Yeah.
and it's a glazed Twinkie.
I'm in.
I'm down with it no matter what.
I'm anyone who's listening. If you ever had a Twinkie and you glaze it,
It's exactly what you think
That's-
it would taste like.
Just don't think I'm a Twinkie fan.
They make
somebody call her an Uber.
they make they make
I'm on
they
it.
also make it in chocolate, like the mini the bouncers in ding dongs. Is it ding dongs?
Yeah.
Probably.
The chocolate ding dong. They make them in that flavor as well. So,
Is it so like glazed as well in the chocolate?
yeah, glazed chocolate ding dongs. They're in the little mini.
Yeah, you said ding dong.
I really think they're just trying to come up with fun names. Glazed chocolate ding dongs.
I mean, oh, they
Glazed
have,
bouncer
shit.
balls.
They have these are also in the cinnamon donuts, but I don't know what they're stuffed with. Because the donuts aren't normally stuffed with anything. The cinnamon donuts,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know then.
Ooh, maybe like a.
Chef's chocolate
like a
salty
cinnamon,
balls.
like a cinnamon cream or something like that. Maybe, perhaps. Just so you guys know, they have a big ass sign on there. It says "Made in a peanut-free facility," so the human population will not deteriorate.
I wonder
Darn.
if I really ate Twinkies as a kid.
What do we think the next major allergy is going to be?
Air.
Water.
Let's hit the FDA and find out.
I'm allergic to phosphorus 5.
Oh, FDA proposes ban on potentially harmful ingredients found in some.
All right, so this is Lauren had sent me this one, and he's like, "I can guarantee you, Mountain Dew is out of here." Like,
My
Which
beloved
one?
mom.
All of them.
yes, whatever you think you were drinking. I didn't go.
Ah, there it is, right there. It's just the whole California thing.
Oh, is it on the bromine vegetable
Brominated,
oil?
Yeah.
brominated vegetable oil. Yep.
So, how is brominated vegetable oil? I don't understand. First off, what is brominated vegetable oil? I mean, obviously, it's an additive that they're putting in. Is it something to stabilize Is it like to stabilize the high fructose corn syrup? Because that's the number one ingredient right after water, right? And some of these drinks is probably the number one ingredient before water, right?
I love this. So they really haven't even... Most of the studies they're basing this off of are from animals, not from actual humans, even though humans are obviously ingesting this stuff all the time. And they're... Scroll back up a little bit, please. Because they said that it has been linked to... So I'm not saying that it causes. It has been linked to health hazards including nervous system damage, headaches, skin and mucous membrane irritation, fatigue, and loss of muscle coordination and memory, according to the EWG.
Seems hardcore.
I mean, hey, you know,
Like muscle memory?
muscle coordination and memory. Yeah. So like, reach for that pen. I can't.
Yes, I drank a Mountain Dew and I can no longer throw this baseball. Like, is that going to really fuck up Coca-Cola's, like, sponsorship in, like, major sports?
Like pickleball.
Oof. Oh, shit.
Red Bull clips your wings.
Okay. Real fast. That is breaking news, guys. And,
Pickleball? Is this...
dude,
have you joined the pickleball league in the
I-
community near our commissary?
No.
Because you're getting to that age group.
Dennis,
Dennis can teach you. He's been playing for millennium.
I mean, but
I'll play
pickleball's
pickleball.
only been around for like 3 years.
No, Dennis just brought it back.
Oh. Okay.
Dennis
well,
is a court martial
okay.
master. Okay.
okay. So I was watching football yesterday.
Get out of town.
My game ended,
Yeah.
and I was just like, all right, let's flip to the next game.
Did you win?
No, we lost.
Sorry.
But on my way, scrolling through the guide to the next game, I came across pickleball.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm going to stop here and check it out for a second. Just so happens, I landed on the final game of the U.S. Championship. Breaking news, guys. Anna Lee Waters likes Coke, and she is the new U.S. pickleball champion at 16. She beat a 25-year-old. I was like, this shit isn't even fair.
She should really lay off. Well, I mean, of course it's not fair. She likes Coke. Maybe lay off the drugs a little.
Right.
You know, I thought screenings were a bit more up to date
It
these
was
days.
Coca-Cola.
Whoa.
Because they made, I think it was a sponsor.
Well, I'm just saying.
Because every time she took a sip, they were like, and there she goes, taking another sip of Coca-Cola, getting her energy levels up for the next round. Like, I was like,
What the
this
fuck?
is fucking crazy. it's like the slowest version of tennis imaginable.
It
Like,
is.
and evidently, like, the pickleball is about the size. What's going on?
kids,
And
neighbor, bus, lawnmower. What you got? I can keep going. Freedom's probably about to happen.
So, first off, I have a question. If there's a U.S. pickleball tournament, right? And this was singles, all right? So they talk about how difficult
Oh, yeah.
singles are
yeah,
versus doubles.
because they had on ESPN on I think it was Friday night they had the celebrity
Uh-huh.
thing and everything. Yeah, I'll admit the one chick because that's pretty much the only thing they had on TV.
You okay?
Okay. I was just like...
Yeah,
It's called a kitchen.
Okay, wait, real fast. I just want to go back to, is there an international pickleball tournament? Like, or is it just like, is it like tennis? Like you got like the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, or in like the U.S. Championship? Or is it like one just international?
It is not international
Well,
yet. It is growing.
It's the,
internationally.
according to them yesterday,
September
the announcers, this is the fastest growing sport.
September 8th, 2023, Drew Brees hosted the Whispering Angel Celebrity Pickleball Tournament.
Oh yeah, and he spiked it on somebody and they got a little pissy, but then he was laughing and it was like a charity event.
It's popular in the U.S. and Canada already. It is growing in Europe and Asia. So it has not technically gotten worldwide.
So it's
but
almost-
it
it's
is
almost-
getting there.
Okay, so it's like a wooden paddle that you would beat a kid with.
yep.
Ping pong battle, but
A little bit
square.
bigger.
Ping pong, but bigger.
And,
with wiffle
and then
ball.
and then the
Ooh.
wiffle ball.
You remember those cheap little mirrors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like think of the cheapest mirror you can buy that has a handle.
Yeah.
But make it
Like the
not
one,
glass.
like the one the barber uses to show you the back of your
Yeah.
head. Like, yeah, look, I lined it up straight. You can double check, but the ball looks like a wiffle ball. And remember we were talking, Alex.
It's like a golf wiffle ball, but pickle color and bigger.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
It's like a
So-
baseball size. No, that must be a little smaller than baseball.
no. I
So
think it's,
you're
I think
playing
it's baseball.
Baseball and tennis
basically
ball.
ping pong with a wiffle ball at a
On,
tennis
but you can
court.
stand on the ping pong court. But if you scroll down, we had this conversation. Do you think tennis... Oh, Biofreeze, by the way, huge sponsor.
I wonder why.
But Franklin, like, remember we were talking about, like, do you think...
Who makes the rackets?
Yeah.
Who does
like, is it like a new breed, or is it like Wilson and Franklin and Head? Are they like the tennis... Did the tennis people cross over and start making...
We were trying to think, like, do you
Fortune
think...
Tires is the official tire of the USA fucking damn pickleball. So go figure.
Do you think, like...
Because they use so many fucking tires?
Right?
Do you think that, like, the racket people... Like, yeah, he was saying, like, you know, like, yeah, Wilson and everybody, like... Do you think that the tennis racket producers took over? Or do you think that the people that make, like, actual... What is it? Is it wiffle? What are the
You ping
coxels
pong
or whatever? No,
Ping
like the
pong?
ones with the tails?
Oh, badminton.
Badminton. Do you think that the badminton racket people were like, yo, we have a new market. We can expand? Because I feel like Wilson was probably like pickleball.
Dude,
that's beneath us.
This is intense.
Like, is it
Like,
camping?
no, well, yeah.
A coach's clipboard. Love that.
Yeah, you got a coach's clipboard. Look at the infinity play systems. Is that thing just going to serve back at you?
Yeah.
For $400 or better.
Yeah, but scroll down for $1,000.
So
You
maybe
can
not.
they can just launch it at you. Just getting hit by pickleballs. Just like what was it?
How,
Remember,
how
like,
fast do you think it can launch? It's a fucking
dude.
holy
Okay,
ball.
first off, I want to know, like, let's do some, like, what is a pickleball serve speed or spike speed? Like, what do you think it is? 30, 45 miles an hour?
I doubt it's even that fast.
I mean, like men's. I mean, I was watching women's yesterday, and so the serve is underhand, but you can spike on people.
40 miles an hour,
All right.
maximum speed.
You could take one to the chest and be okay, dude. Like,
And again, maximum speed. You're
Right.
not like
Is that the
40
best
is
that's
Right.
dude. That's like a little league fastball, like with a softer ball. Like is like remember in Happy Gilmore when like in the beginning he was just like taking hockey pucks to the chest.
Yeah.
He's like hockey's in like 3 months. Got to get ready for the season. He's just standing there like taking hockey pucks to the chest.
Baseballs.
Was it baseball?
Yeah, because it was a fucking damn hitting range.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Pickleball speed, fast, faster, faster. Like, let's get. Look, man. I feel like we got to get us some pickleball rackets. Evidently, you only need one fucking ball because they played the entire match, which is a 3-set match, by the way.
Yeah.
You have to win. You have to win by 2, and it's 11 to win, and you got to win by 2. So there's some double OTs. You know what I'm saying? There's like you got to win by 2, and you got to like it's. I mean, it's played just like tennis, which I never understood the 5 like 30 love fucking whatever.
15, 45. It's love,
15.
15, 30, 45.
An advantage.
Why can't we just so basically it runs down the same way. Like you have to be serving to score, and you have to win the serve back.
Yeah.
It's 3 matches, but actually it's 11, so you have to score 11 fucking points and win by 2. I mean, it's. I learned a lot
The match I watched
in my like 30 minutes of watching pickleball, but I got kind of into it because it was number 1 versus number 2 in the final.
Yeah.
And I was really rooting for number 2.
Jason's just sitting on the edge of his seat. Come on, you got it.
Lauren, I promise you that if he joins a pickleball league, I will send you video. Because there's one around here.
Yeah, it's over there off of
Fucking
Burn
coming
Head.
for you.
It's literally like we could walk there from our commissary. And let me tell you,
I don't know about
I
that
think
one.
it's
I was
Wednesday
saying.
nights. They are out there getting it. Like, getting it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I was gonna say there's one over off of Bird Neck and everything at the one community rec center.
I mean, they're everywhere, I'll be honest with you. I see a lot of people playing it. But, yeah. Tennis is apparently just not a thing here anymore. Pickleball.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's be real. When you're like 80 and you got to worry about breaking bones and moving fast, like if the ball doesn't go that fast, you don't have to worry about moving
Dude,
fast.
this chick slid yesterday, and evidently the other person took a timeout, so she didn't have to burn a timeout. She got lucky because her shoelaces broke while she was sliding, or something went wrong with her shoe, and then her coach, also life partner, because they said that like 50 fucking times, because to make sure that we all knew that she was a lesbian.
She's 16.
No.
Oh,
The
I was
number
gonna say,
2.
like, what the fuck? Like,
No, the 16-year-old like drinking the Coca-Cola. Her mom was her coach, but so
Hopefully not her life partner.
but they were relacing her shoe during the timeout. I was like, wow, this shit's fucking tense. Like, it's camping. But
That's one of those, like, what do you do? My shoe's untied. Just kick the shoe off. Keep going.
I don't need.
I'm not stopping.
I'm playing in socks.
That's right.
But
Is
then
there a rule?
But then
do I have to have shoes?
Because it was like, oh yeah, she's sponsored by Skechers.
Yeah.
You gotta fix this shoe. She's sponsored by Skechers. Like,
Fix this shoe, bitch. You better just bring out another box.
Yeah, you don't have I don't have a backup pair of Skechers.
I need a left shoe now.
I have the usual, who's it, the ball catcher person for tennis. He just comes out with a brand new box of shoes. Just
You were watching the Nationals, obviously. The American
U.S.
finals,
Championship Finals, sir.
So did they have a ball like the people at the net that run back?
They played with the same ball the entire time.
Yeah, but I mean,
and they literally like kicked it to the other person.
I was like, did they have to get it themselves?
Yes.
Oh, so pickleball is not sponsored well enough yet to have ball retrievers,
dude.
Because I bet you if pickleball had money, there would be two little kids sitting at the net.
They had
running.
They have like what are the sponsors? There was a vodka sponsor. Which I don't. Deep Eddy was the sponsor. Obviously, BioFreeze.
Coca-Cola.
Like I mean, they have big money sponsors. Whether or not they're getting the big money.
I was like, yeah, just because you have big money sponsors doesn't mean you have big money.
Falcon tires, evidently. Maybe that's what they're using to make fucking pickleballs. The Falcon tire rubber. I don't know. But like at one point, like the girl like had to like walk around the net and get the ball because the other bitch was like, hey,
I'm not doing it.
I'm over here ready for you to serve, and somehow the ball ended up. So she had to like walk around the net and get it, and then walk back. It was kind of slow going for a little bit.
Where is the ref like up?
I didn't even see the ref. The ref isn't like
they don't even have refs anymore. It's just
they
a
have
camera
an announcer
system from the top.
Probably they have an announcer, and there was definitely some above drone footage. I don't know if it's drone footage or it's on a pole,
right? Lines or whatever. Yeah,
but it was definitely there was some controversy in the final match. One person like it was ruled out, but it was in, and
she couldn't use her timeout because of some really stupid reason or something.
Because she used all her timeouts, so she couldn't challenge it because she used all her timeouts.
Because she wasn't the one serving or something. Like
yeah, but then the person who was serving, like, was like, here, just do it. Like, give her the point or give her the serve. And then the 16-year-old just like gave the ball back. And I was like, don't worry about it. Like, we're still cool. Like, no one wants to win, like, on a technicality.
Yeah.
But evidently the 16-year-old just came back and just whooped her ass. Like, she was up 7-0. And then the 16-year-old just came back and cleaned it up and won 11.
Did you just try and show me pity, bitch? I'm going to fuck you up.
Mean girl.
I got Coca-Cola coursing through these veins.
I was just talking about like how they don't have like the ball retriever, they don't really have a referee, and then you're like, I don't know if it's drone footage. I just started thinking, I was like, maybe it's just a 20-foot pole with a GoPro strapped to it, and they're just kind of holding it up there and just like, yeah, this would be good footage. It's just,
this is gonna be perfect.
It's really just two guys with strings and a cell phone.
It was. I mean, it was pretty wild, but.
Yeah, we were definitely on the edge of our seats.
I was not changing this fucking channel till I knew who fucking won, though. It's like, there's a game on. Yeah, it's called pickleball.
We're gonna come here next Monday, and Jason's gonna have pickleball T-shirt, and he's gonna have all this other shit on him and everything. Like,
who you rooting
Sponsored
for?
by fucking Skechers, bro.
Who you rooting for? The Spears. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on the X
at Team Fat Kid 1,
on YouTube at
Team Fat Kid,
and of course you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com.
You can find the Team Fat Kid food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck,
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck,
the Twitter X
at Fat_Truck.
What's the next one?
Phone.
You can call us for all your pre-order and catering needs at
757-427-1586.
Remember,
stay hungry,
be creative,
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Praise the Lord, peace, love, and bacon grease. We'll see you on the streets at the 757.
make sure to bring a pickleball bat, that paddle thing
Why would you bring that to the food truck?
to battle you.
How do you think it got the name pickleball?
He was probably out there on the sidelines.
because everyone that plays it's already pickled.
Hey, Pickles have
I bet you're
electrolytes.
16
It's good to
years
go.
old.
I'm still recording, but anyway.